Okay, if you call 911 in parts of Georgia, the fire crews that show up may be coming from a prison. A Georgia Department of Corrections program trains inmates to become firefighters.
Yeah, and this happens all across the country, but many of them work in rural areas where crews are short-staffed. And that includes 16 central Georgia counties. Now, across our state, 19 prison fire stations and state prisons serve 35 counties. Madison Rick sat down with Ali Mims to talk about a journey that began behind bars and now has him leading a fire department of his own.
I try to focus on my weaknesses and not make those weaknesses anymore.
One choice.
I didn't have any structure. I was just a kid that was just lost.
Has the potential to define your life.
With anybody coming in from the outside, there's always going to be that negative influence or that negative information. But overall, it's been positive.
But Ali Mims didn't let one past mistake decide his future.
Everybody has a purpose. It's just being able to find that despite any setbacks that a person may have had in their life.
Mims served 10 years in prison for possession of a firearm and burglary. He spent that time learning a skill that would help him down the line.
It made me well-rounded, you know, even despite being in that situation, it made me well-rounded. So it gave me the skills that I didn't even know at the time to understand and be compassionate towards others.
A role he never saw himself in.
When I got selected, I was like, oh man, it's real now, you know? So I said, okay, well, this is my time for me to step up and use everything I've learned and see how I can make the city better.
A position the city of Swainsboro thought he was ready to take on despite questions from the public.
They shouldn't be mad at Chief Mims. They should be mad at the fire service because the fire service has made a way to allow those individuals who had some hiccups in their past, it has allowed them to straighten it out and be a more productive citizen.
Mims says he doesn't want to continue to be defined for what he's done in the past, but what he continues to do in the future in this role and beyond.
What an inspiring story there. By the way, since taking the job, Mims has started a career development program for his firefighters, and he's also working to launch a junior firefighter program to inspire the next generation.